is Bridget. I witnessed a murder.
Just get up on the stand and tell the judge what you saw, and we'll protect you.
I know. Jimmy's got my back. I thought I'd be safe. Turns out I was wrong. I ran to my sister, Siobhan, for help. Siobhan! Siobhan! Siobhan killed herself, and I assumed her identity. It was so easy. I saw a way out, and I took it. They all think that I'm her. Her husband. I want this marriage to work. Her lover. Your wife knows about us. Her best friend.
How long have you been pretending to be her?
The only person I could trust. This is my friend Malcolm.
You did the right thing coming here. Come on in.
My best friend is missing. Her name is Gemma Butler, and everyone still thinks Bridget is me.
Don't worry, Siobhan. The Gemma problem has been taken care of. Gemma never had a chance to tell anybody.
So define real vacation.
Well, after everything you've been through these past couple of weeks, I'd say you've earned someplace warm. For me, a little bit of golfing. For you, I'd assume world-class beaches are non-negotiable. I've got it.
Oh, you do now?
You have to guess.
Lauderdale?
Look, if you didn't want to guess, you could have just said so.
Tell me.
Turks and Caicos.
Turks and Caicos. Sounds good to me.
Get my system to book it now. Oh, I almost forgot. Fresh from the cleaners. Took them long enough, but they salvaged it somehow. It's impressive, too, considering the job Juliet did on it. You know, I'd say you're entitled to some payback. If you want to take scissors to her wardrobe, I'll turn a blind eye.
Good to know.
Now, where does this go up here?
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll put it away.
That's okay, I've got it.
No, I'm not taking any more chances with this dress. You go make us some coffee. I'll do it.
Whatever you say.
Jimmy?
Lights off. Damn it, Bridget.
What are you doing? You scared the hell out of me.
I had to make sure no one was watching. You're not safe.
I'm calling Machado.
Don't. Look, half the bureau's on Botaway's payroll. You testify against him tomorrow, you're dead. You can't trust the feds.
And I can trust you?
I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm asking you to run. Now.
I don't have anywhere to go.
You got any family?
A sister?
Go to her. Anywhere safer than here. Take this.
No, I don't want it.
You need protection, and I need to explain how you got away. It's easier if you just take this.
I don't like guns.
Bridget.
No.
Hello.
Hey, I have a question.
Shoot.
Funny. How do I get rid of a gun?
Something tells me this is not a hypothetical question.
Afraid not. It's a cop's gun traceable back to my sister. I can't keep it in the house. I thought about throwing it in the East River, but with my luck, it would float.
Siobhan, guns don't float. But they do have a way of turning up, so unless you're gonna melt it down or file off the serial number, probably a bad idea. You want me to take care of it?
No, I couldn't. I've already used up all your goodwill.
You can't max out goodwill. I'll take care of it.
Thank you. Is Malcolm with you?
No. I left him at the apartment. I am at the public library because my computer went down. Communal keyboards are gross, by the way. But I do have good news for you on the Gemma front. A police buddy of mine, he got their bank statements.
So you're making progress?
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. Might take me some time to make heads or tails of them, but have no fear, I will find her.
Great. I will see you at NA.
Okay, Gemma. When I take off this tape, you're not gonna cry. You're not gonna spit. And you're not gonna beg. You're not gonna make a peep. You are gonna shut up and eat your bologna.
I've been kicked around pretty bad the past few weeks. After some of the things I've been through, it's easy to believe there are no good people left. But somebody proved me wrong. Charlie gave me a place to stay when I had nowhere else to go. Got me back in the rooms, as you can see. Haven't used in 6 days. Without Charlie, that wouldn't have been possible.
Charlie, I really...
No, please, no more thank yous. Gotta ask you, though. How did your sister steal a cop's gun?
She didn't. What the hell? Everything okay? Yeah, fine. You must be exhausted. What is that bus ride, 16, 17 hours? Yeah, something like that. I can't really sleep on a bus. Well, get some rest. Big plans tomorrow. I don't know how she got it. I just know I want it gone.
Dr. Charles, good morning. May I help you?
Let's see what you got. Draw me a piggy. So, what exactly am I signing again?
They're dividend reinvestment forms. I'll spare you the explanation. Olivia's been on my ass to get you to sign them, but I wanted to give you time.
I don't mind the distraction. Oh, Becky. Hold on a second, little buddy. It's enough that we break Daddy's stuff. We're not gonna break Uncle Andrew's stuff, too.
It's not a problem.
Oh, good morning.
Hi. Hi.
Beautiful children.
I thought Gemma's parents had stepped into the breach.
Unfortunately, he's not doing that well.
Really, are things that bad?
Yeah, the doctor says the stress from Gemma's not helping. A bypass last year, and then new stent a couple of months ago. None of it's working. Apparently, immortality is the one thing Tim Arbogast can't buy.
Ready.
What?
It's just nice to see you back on the coffee.
Wouldn't be rehab without an 8-cup-a-day habit. What'd you and Charlie talk about? Exchanging babysitting tips.
Come on, Malcolm. Neither one of us wants you.
I'm not complaining. I needed the help. And I'm grateful.
Actually, we were, talking about the gun. I gave it to him to dispose of.
You really think it's a good idea to give up your only protection?
But that's not protection. That's evidence.
But Bridget will get blamed if it turns up.
Yeah, and who are they gonna come right away to asking questions? It'll only be a matter of time before they figured out that I'm not Siobhan.
You could have talked to me first. Don't see why the rush to give it away now.
I can't have it in the house anymore. Not when Andrew is just starting to trust me.
You're pretending to be his dead wife. How can there be any trust in that? I'm sorry, but this Prince Charming fantasy you got going with Andrew, it was supposed to be temporary. This is not your life.
I know that. Okay, but I'm not leaving until I find out who is trying to hurt my sister.
Okay, then. What do you got? Is there anything you may not have noticed?
Feel the rush in your blood. Head hard and blows
I'd like to make an appointment. My name is Siobhan Martin. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hi. Felt like a change, I see.
Excuse me?
You usually sit in the armchair.
It felt like a couch kind of day.
How are you?
I'm good. You know, the usual. And some of the less usual.
No, before we begin, I just have to ask. Why are you calling yourself Siobhan Martin?
I'm not sure what you mean.
You never use your real name when scheduling your appointments.
I didn't realize I was sleeping with the boss's wife.
Excuse me?
Is that why you told me your name was Cora?
Cora.
Cora Farrell. Discretion has always been very important to you.
This is the new Siobhan Martin. No alias is required.
Well, whatever name you're using, I'm glad you decided to return to therapy.
I am too. In fact, I can't even remember why I stopped coming in the first place.
You mentioned something earlier, that things were less usual. Would you like to talk about that? How has your life been different since we last spoke? You've never been this quiet before, Siobhan.
Well, things are better with Andrew. And I broke it off with Henry. And Juliet doesn't hate me anymore.
Wow. That is incredible progress. You've completely transformed your entire life. And you did all of that outside of treatment. Which begs the question, why come back now?
I don't understand.
You're repairing all your major relationships. You're making strides in your family life. And yet, after months away, something made you pick up the phone and reach out to me.
I'm not really sure.
Well, think about it. What was different this morning than the morning before? Less usual, as you put it.
I can't exactly say.
You came here to explore something with me. Something must have felt different this morning.
Get my assistant to book it now.
Whatever you say.
Oh my God. I'm falling in love with Andrew. All over again.
There's too many tourists that week. What about the next?
You have the fundraiser gala for the Carl Roy Foundation.
Cancel it.
Oh, this sounds important.
Olivia?
Unless you're scoping out tax shelters, this can wait.
Very funny. Thanks, Claudine.
Now is the time to hit Arbogast.
We've been down this road.
And you heard Henry. Tim Arbogast is weak. Sick. Worried about his legacy. Wondering who'll take care of his grandchildren when he's gone. Wondering if he's leaving his money in the right place. You and I both know the right place is with us. There was a time when you wouldn't have needed this much convincing. What is it? Too distracted planning your next holiday?
Don't accuse me of losing my focus just because I don't share the same urgency. I'm not shaking down Henry for his connection to Arbogast. Sorry.
How's this for urgent? 2 of the 6 investors we landed last month have pulled out. If we don't score someone big enough to cover those losses, you know what that could mean.
I mean, the way he looks at me, it's like he can't believe how kind I'm being to him. Like, he didn't know I could ever make him this happy. I know it's just temporary, because of how things were before, but I don't want it to end. I want to keep surprising him. Wait, what's going on?
Time's up.
What? It's only been
An hour 10? Gave you a little extra.
Well, any chance I could just buy out the next session? So, do you think that we should refill my prescription?
I wasn't planning to. You seem to be doing well without it.
So you don't think I'm depressed anymore?
Siobhan, you know I didn't prescribe those antidepressants for depression. You're doing great, Siobhan. I'll see you next week.
Okay. Thank you again.
Malcolm, you okay in there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm okay. Charlie?
Yeah, buddy. You don't have to ask. Mikasa Sukasa, knock yourself out.
Kind of what I'm afraid of. This has alcohol in it. I've never quite gotten to the point of drinking mouthwash to take the edge off, but I don't know if I can risk being around it right now.
You know what? No sweat, man. Sorry. Ex-girlfriend, she left it here a few months back, and I just never got around to throwing it out. And besides, the blue stuff was never really my poison.
Oh, wait, slow down a second. You're freaking out over mouthwash.
Bridget, I know.
Okay, it's a little weird, but not all addicts take a hard line on mouthwash.
Well, it got me worried he might be using again. So I looked around.
And?
Nothing. I mean, no booze or drugs. But I noticed something else. I looked through his drawers. Dude's got 4 pairs of socks, 4 pairs of boxers, 3 T-shirts.
What? Malcolm, are you okay?
This isn't about my sobriety, Bridget. Something's not right here. The batteries in the remote, they're still shrink-wrapped. Charlie says he's lived here for months. And he's never used his remote? Can we really trust this guy?
Wait, Malcolm, I gotta call you back. I'm right in the middle of something. Hi. I'm so sorry to bother you. May I?
The office is closed for lunch. You can use the bathroom on the east wing. I think I have a key.
I was just over there. It's really filthy.
Oh.
Thank you. Siobhan's last session.
Siobhan? What are you doing in here? I'm calling security.
Please let me explain.
You snuck into my office, Siobhan. You violated my privacy.
Oh, I just wanted to talk some more. I felt like we were making such progress this morning. I didn't want to wait till the next session. And I had this crazy dream that I know has to mean something. I should tell you about it.
You wanted more time. You should have called.
I thought therapy wasn't about judgment.
After an incident like this, I'll have to reassess if we can continue therapy together.
I completely understand. Sorry.
Hold the elevator, please.
Siobhan went to church?
Are you going to call Henry?
I'm still considering it. There may be other ways.
And what are those? Henry's RN. Without him, Arbogast is untouchable. The man's got more handlers and layers of privacy and protection than the president. I tried getting his direct line, and the closest I could get was the number of his assistant's assistant.
You saw Henry. I lay any more financial jargon on him today, and his head'll explode.
Well, if you're not saving our company, what are you in such a hurry to get to?
Are you ready?
I invited my wife to lunch.
Did you see the look she shot me?
Olivia's just got a bee in a bonnet about landing Henry's father-in-law as an investor. She doesn't think I'm acting fast enough, and she's probably right.
Gemma is still missing.
I know. And Arbogast's quite sick, which hasn't exactly gone unnoticed by Olivia.
I think I just lost my appetite.
Hey, I know you don't like guessing games, but what about a thought experiment?
A thought experiment.
I know. Look, bear with me. What if all of it were at stake? Again, it's not. It's just an experiment. What if doing the right thing cost us everything? The loft, the apartment, the house in the Hamptons, the clothes.
Even the sushi.
Even the sushi, yes. Would you stand with me?
I'd stand with you.
Look, I've got to get back to work. What have you got planned the rest of the day?
What would you say if I said I was going to church?
You? In church? You'd melt.
Hey.
Well, seriously, Siobhan. After the fight you put up about us having our wedding at a church.
No, not seriously. Just a thought experiment.
Charlie.
What's up, man?
I wanted to apologize about this morning. Didn't mean to freak out over the mouthwash. After all you've done...
Buddy, you can save it, really. No worries. I just stopped by to take a quick shower. You gonna be all right today on your own?
Stay clear of the closing doors. The train has begun. What's in store? Are you fed up, run down the mother four? Are you 21 having fun, feeling tired?
entire story with you. Go home.
Not even drunk.
Hit me.
Sure you need a second whiskey?
I haven't had a drink in 5 days. So stop judging and start pouring.
Whatever you say, John. Cheers.
Can I help you?
Yeah, have you ever seen him here with me?
No, but he's here a lot. He's always drinking whiskey. He's always on his cell.
Thank you.
Sure.
Hey, meet me at the apartment as soon as you can.
Yeah.
It's Siobhan. How's the situation with her old sponsor?
Status quo. Got him cleaned up, put him in the apartment. But this guy's no Gemma. He's as determined to keep the secret as Bridget is. Besides, I've only got so much room in my basement. This way's better for now.
I'll have to take your word on it.
You remember the little thing you were so freaked out about the day she arrived in New York?
The gun?
Guess who up and gave it to me today?
What do you want, a medal, John? The only reason she had that gun in the first place was because the cop you hired gave it to her.
Yeah. And I told you he needed a story to cover his ass. Jimmy was the only person close enough to Bridget to pull off the job. He got it to you, didn't he?
Whatever.
I've made a decision about Arbogast. We're not pursuing it. It's not the right time. And if we lose our chance altogether, then so be it.
May I ask you what changed your mind?
A month ago, I probably would have done it. But now, I've other things to live for than our bottom line.
Siobhan.
I guess I want to be the man she thinks I am.
His last name is Delario.
John Delario. You were right. He came up to me in NA. You weren't here yet. I needed someone to talk to. I'm such an idiot.
It's not your fault. Guy went to a lot of trouble to earn your trust.
But why? The antidepressants that Siobhan was on, they're also used to treat paranoia. And the doctor thought that she was paranoid, but I think she was scared. I think maybe she knew someone was trying to hurt her. And then she went to that bar, and it's the same bar that I saw him at. It can't be a coincidence.
You think he's the one after Siobhan?
I don't know. He's had every chance to hurt me, but he hasn't. Maybe because he knew I had a gun, which I just gave to him. I gotta get that back.
Before we do anything, we need to find out more about this guy.
Anything at the apartment?
Nope. But there might be something here. Charlie has another address. I need to check it out.
swear I've signed this before.
You missed a page. No one's blaming you for being distracted. You're juggling a lot.
Do you want one?
I shouldn't. The kids?
They're asleep for now.
Thank you.
So what's your story, Olivia?
What have you heard?
That you're a bitch.
Kind of business I'm in, you have to be. Andrew used to understand that.
Used to?
He and I were both on the same page about business, about doing what needed to be done. You don't need to hear this.
Listen, this is the first adult conversation that I've had in a week. Please, keep talking.
It just seems that he's lost his killer instinct ever since he and Siobhan decided to suddenly stop hating each other. It's not just me, right? That was fast. You don't happen to know what changed between them, do you?
I have no idea. But if you figure it out, I would love to know it.
Well, it seems love has made a sap out of him, and now he's blocking me at every turn. Says he wants to be a better man for her. Next thing I know, he'll be turning Martin Charles into a soup kitchen.
The boys. Excuse me.
Oh, Siobhan.
You in a hurry?
Oh, I got what I came for.
Hello?
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, well, I can't say your voicemail didn't worry me. What's so urgent?
You know how it is. Some nights are worse than others.
Yeah.
Sorry to rip you away from whatever it is you were doing.
No. I was actually just looking into the Gemma investigation again. That cop who gave me cell phone records. Siobhan, you okay? Seems like you're somewhere else.
I'm here. I'm overwhelmed by how much you've done for me these past few weeks. You've gone above and beyond the call of duty of a sponsor. I'm just trying to figure out why.
Just a good guy, I guess.
been amazing, and I've been a complete mess. Dragging you into the disappearance and helping Malcolm get clean. The gun. I don't know what I was thinking asking you to dispose of that.
The way you explained it, it seemed sensible.
I never should have made it your problem. It was a mistake. I never should have dragged you into this. I mean, it's a stolen gun. A stolen cop's gun.
Yeah, but there are ways to make it untraceable, ways I've already started to pursue.
It's more than that. I should take it back.
Siobhan, I'm confused.
I need the gun.
What do you need a gun for?
I don't feel safe anymore.
Why don't you feel safe?
I just meant, you know, Jim is still missing, and we don't know if it had anything to do with me. I was just knowing that person is still out there. I would just feel safer if I was armed.
Okay, Siobhan. But it's not on me. Not now. It's with a guy who said he could take care of the serial numbers for me, no questions asked. I'm gonna need a day to get it back.
Wait, you don't have to leave this second. I mean, we still have to finish our coffee. I don't have anywhere to be.
I do.
Charlie. Thank you.
You're welcome, Siobhan.
Veuillez laisser votre message.
Siobhan, she's on to me.